ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong.
Welcome to the vlog.
You don't have to carry Barbie in.
We're at church. It feels nice out here.
Huh?
It feels nice out here. It feels... Hi guys! So we're at Dunkin' Donuts and we're gonna go to Charlotte to go get a guitar.
It's outside of Charlotte.
Outside of Charlotte. Maybe we'll find a resale, but it's Sunday, so probably not a lot will be open, but
Gotta roll.
we gotta roll. So he bought the guitar and now we're gonna eat lunch because we didn't eat after church at Zaxby's. Ow. We found a Goodwill. We're in the bushes. What a strange location for a Goodwill. Charlotte is up there.
Why is she welcoming on the road?
Oh, they're just welcoming us to Charlotte.
Oh, for real?
In 1,000 feet, merge at I-85 South.
No, baby. It was asking for money. So we're home and I'm going to show you guys what I got. I'm so excited. So I got this beautiful, thick, huge glass punch bowl. How much did I pay for this, baby?
What?
How much did I pay for this?
You said $1.99.
I did, $1.99. So that was $1.99. I got this glorious chicken for $4.99. If I could get it off. I've seen so many people look at this, but it didn't have a price sticker on it. I assumed it was going to be $4.99.
Well, the other one at that other Goodwill that was thicker and bigger was what, $5.99?
Thicker and bigger?
Let me look. It wasn't as thick. Oh, I thought you were still talking about the punch bowl.
I am.
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking about?
I think the other one was taller.
Yeah.
And it was more of a white glass than, I don't think it was that clear.
Yeah, but it's beautiful. Beautiful. Then I saw this pumpkin fox. It was $1.99. I don't know. It's so cute. Anyway, then I saw this turkey. I couldn't leave him. He looked too cute to leave behind. Here we go. Is that a chip? I think he's missing a chip, but that just gives him more character. If I could get this off. Yeah. Anyway, let's see if I can get this off. Okay, actually it's not a chip. It's just made that way. See? I think a spoon is supposed to be coming out. I think. Isn't that what it is? Like a little spoon. I don't know, but he's so cute. He does have a little chip there and there. But it's a little turkey. And then this majestic being. It was $4.99 somewhere. There it is. But then for the real stars of the show, we got this. It's not going to focus. Hello. It is a Pentecostal Holiness Church. So it's like a church cookbook. They had another one and I probably should have got it, but I don't remember. This one was from '78, I think it was. In Bath, South Carolina. Somewhere in here. I read the date. Copyrighted 1978.
The ingredients have changed since 1978.
I don't know, but I'm very excited. So, I will be picking stuff out of this. I just love it. New recipes coming your way. And then I got the crock pot cooking. I think, what was this one from?
I thought it was like a 78 too.
What is this?
The crock pot one?
75.
75, okay. I thought it was in really good condition.
Mm-hmm.
It's old. And I think you are too.
Thanks. So, yes, I'm really excited about this one. I just want to get like old
Still wet.
cook.
Okay, you have
Okay, well, I'm just like excited to find like old cookbooks and to get some spinach noodle casserole. Anyway, and then we got home style cooking. I think this is, I don't remember. This is from '75. Look at these old pictures. I love this. Those look like pizza rolls.
Hey, what'd that come off of? What did this come off of?
I don't know. I found it over there. By shelf.
It come off something that moves.
That's gonna be me.
Mom, I'm gonna paint this bear.
Are you?
Yeah.
And then we got the crockery cooking. I think this one was in 2000. Oh, don't remember. 2001. Which, if you think about it, this one actually is like, what, 23 years old. Huh? I said this one is 23 years old. Even though it's from 2001. Oh, and then this one right here. And this one is from 1983. But they have a sourdough recipe in here that I am going to try because I've been wanting to try sourdough. But I'm going to use this because this recipe in here, wherever it is,
Dad, will you give me some more different Russian, please?
was using yeast. And I know most sourdough uses like wheat flour. But the starter was made with yeast. It was very interesting wherever it was. I'll have to look through it.
Thank you.
I'm so so excited for these.
And I better go check that if you can't out.
Anyway. Yes. Yeah. So this is my haul. I'm so excited for it. And these were all from Goodwill's that we went to. So. Hi guys. So it is 11:43 at night. And I've been working. I finished 4 shirts. This is number 5, but I'm not going to work on this. Their ship date is not until, I don't remember when, but 16th. But they need it by the 13th or 14th. Her party's on the 14th, so 13th, which I think is Friday. I'm not really sure. Let me look. Oh, her party is so Saturday the 13th. Her party's on Sunday. Anyway, I'm getting it ready to go on the machine, but I'm not going to stitch it out tonight because it is so late. And one of my resolutions, or whatever you want to call it, is that I am going to get back into the habit of going to bed early. So this is actually late for me, but because we had a fun-filled day. We got up, went to church this morning, and then ended up going straight from church, coming home, changing, and going to Charlotte. Well, actually, it's like past Charlotte, North Carolina, and going to, my husband wanted to buy a guitar that he saw on like Facebook Marketplace or whatever. And so he, went and got that. And then, he said, because yesterday when he asked, he was like, you feel like going to Charlotte tomorrow? And honestly, I thought he was joking. And I was like, yeah, I'll go, And he was like, there's this guitar, let me, So he was, conversing back and forth. It's whatever. I don't know. He's a guitar man, so I don't know. I'm like, whatever floats your boat. If that's what you want, if that's what you want to spend your money on or whatever. But I got my machine all set up. I have the design file list uploaded and ready to go. I'm gonna put the shirt on it, and so tomorrow when I come down here, I'm just gonna start it up and go. I would normally, isn't this cute? Mardi Gras. I would normally, stay up and probably stitch it out, but because, it is so late, and technically, they didn't pay for a rush order or anything, so I'm just trying to help them out by shipping it out sooner. I am tired. I actually, like, the last probably 10 minutes of our ride home, I fell asleep. And I haven't fell asleep in the car. I couldn't tell you the last time I ever fell asleep in the car. Even when we go to Michigan, because I feel like as the co-pilot, I need to stay awake. I need to have my eyes on the road too. If he has to have his eyes on the road, I feel like I have to, but he's always like, go to sleep, but that's just the way I feel. Anyway, so I don't know why I just really got into thrifting, like literally, like in the past, 3 or 4 days, but it's something that we used to do it a lot. Like, if you can look at some of my really old videos, but I did delete, like, I think pretty much 2015. I deleted most of 2015. So if you don't know, I started daily vlogging in 2015, and then back when the whole YouTube scare thing was going on, like you couldn't have kids in your videos and blah blah blah, when they, I don't even know. I don't even know what was going on then. They just tried to freak everybody out. So now you have to say like your videos aren't made for kids and blah blah blah. But during that time I deleted like a bunch of my older videos just because they did have a lot of Sterling in them, and I was like, these are like really old. Like, who goes back that far to watch? I don't know. Maybe some of you. Don't know. So I did delete a lot of them. But back when Sterling was younger, we would always go to Goodwill's. She was always on the hunt for baby alive dolls. And then, yeah, there was another time when she was hunting records. When she first got into records, we went to a lot of resale and antique stores, and I love, like I said before, I just love like old things. I don't know. My husband says I'm trying to get back the past, but I don't know. I just really love looking at old stuff and like going to thrift stores and finding like those cookbooks. Now that is like totally me, because they are old. I'm old, right? But you know, I wasn't cooking. Like, one of them is like from 75. I was born in 73, so I was not cooking in 75. But I love to look at like, you know, older recipes and find like older recipes. And there was a word in one of them, not a word, but I guess a item. I'll have to find it and I have to tell you guys, because maybe some of y'all will know. I'll probably end up Googling it anyway. But it was like, it was like you had to add something in there, and I was like, what is that? I don't even know it. I never even heard of it, never even saw it at the store. I don't even know what it is. I'll have to look. I'll have to remember what book it was in too, because I don't even remember. But yeah, so I'm really excited because I told my husband, I was like, I'm going to totally pick some recipes out from those cookbooks, and it's going to go on my, you know, my menu for this coming week. So if you are new to my channel, don't know this about me, I do love to cook and I do love to share recipes. It just became a way to keep me interested in cooking and feeding my family, because to be honest, like when you make the same thing over and over, like it just gets boring, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. So if I have recipes that I like to try and make, and you know, write out the menu for the week, and then, you know, when we go grocery shopping, get all the supplies for everything, it kind of like, okay, so I bought, you know, these 3 things to make this week, so we're gonna make these, you know, I don't know, it just helps me out. So, and then also, like, we have Sunday dinner, and that has been going on for almost an entire year now. Now that I think about it, I think that was one of my, like, I don't want to call it like resolutions or goals or whatever, last year. I think it was like after, like it wasn't actually around New Year's, it was probably like a week or so after New Year's. So I was like, I think I want to start having Sunday dinners. But if you didn't know, so my husband's father is a widow. Is it called a widower? Yeah, he's a widower. That was called. Anyway, yeah, so my husband's mother passed away in 2019, and so you know, he lives by himself, and so I like to cook a couple times a week and just give him a home cooked meal that he doesn't have to cook. Now, Papa does cook, and you know, but I like to, you know, just help out. And I am used to cooking for, because I had Nathan and Evan and Sterling and my husband. So and then we had Journey. But when Journey was like a year old, Nathan moved out. So anyway, I'm used to just cooking a lot of food. I've always done that though, to be honest, because I'm always thinking like, who's gonna want seconds? Are we gonna have leftovers? I want to make sure everybody's tummy gets full, you know. Are they gonna have a friend over? Is somebody unexpected gonna be here, you know? So I enjoy cooking, and so a couple times a week I will invite Papa and Uncle Brian. Uncle Brian is my husband's brother, and he is not married. So it's just him by himself. So a majority of the time it's Papa and Uncle Brian, and they, you know, they'll eat dinner together and lunch, and, you know, well, not lunch because Uncle Brian goes to work, but, you know, so at least a couple times a week I do like to have them up. I call them my people, so it's just fun. It's just funny, I think, because I'll be like, call my people and let them know, you know, we're gonna eat. And so my husband usually just calls them up and say, we're eating up at the house tonight, so they know what time to be here. It's at 6:30. But anyway, so I started doing Sunday dinner, and it has helped me tremendously to make sure I always cook dinner on Sundays. Now here recently is the first time that we've ever like canceled it, or like today we canceled it because we were in Charlotte, and instead of being like rushed, you know, 'cause, you know, when you go thrifting you don't want to be rushed, so instead of being rushed, we went ahead and canceled it. And I think we are going to make it on, we were going to have, so I bought some, what's it called, boneless ribs. What is it called? It's called something. I had to trim a couple threads here on the shirt. Anyway, we were gonna have barbecue ribs, boneless. What is it called? I can't even think of the name of it. It's pork. Anyway, so I had picked that up to have for Sunday dinner, and I also had stuff set aside for lasagna. Now, Thursday I went to Zumba, and so I didn't end up cooking it, and I ended up actually going to Zaxby's and getting us Zaxby's. It seems, I don't know, I just didn't feel like dealing with dinner and like school and, you know, everything. So we had that, so the lasagna. And we go out to dinner every Friday night. It just gives me a break from having to cook. But I think we might be changing. I don't know. I think we might be changing it. I don't really know yet. Because me and my husband were talking about trying to save like more money this year to put more towards like going to concerts or going on trips and stuff. And if we cut out Friday night dinner, we can probably save between $40 and $50 a week, because that's how much it costs for us to go out. Now there is certain, like we'll say, like if we're going out to eat and we take turns buying, so either he'll buy or I'll buy. One Friday he'll buy, next Friday I'll buy, next Friday he'll buy, next Friday I'll buy. And then like if it's his turn to buy, and he'll be like, we have to eat cheap. So we have like places that we consider cheap. That's where we get out like $35. One is the barbecue place, which is really, really good. And you get a lot on your plate, and you know, it's good. And another is like if we eat like Cookout is really cheap. It's more of like a faster food restaurant, not like, but we have gone in and sat down and ate there. So yeah, those are like some things that more like eat cheap. but if we cut it out, or if we just do like every other, you know, Friday, but still like one Friday I'll buy, next Friday, next 2 Fridays from then he'll buy, you know, that is, you know, another way we can just save money. And although, you know, it will put more on me to cook, you know, but yeah, that's just an idea. We've been tossing around that idea. Also, we are probably gonna give up Dunkin', not completely, just not as often. Yeah, that's another thing we were discussing, is that, and that way we can save more money also that way. Not if I keep thrifting though, but let me know in the comments down below if you're enjoying my seeing what I buy at the thrift store. I mean, I could actually take you guys in the thrift store sometime, and maybe, you know, let me know if that's something that interests you. I'm excited to, like, I have like a lot of ideas in my head. My head just, I don't know what happened. It's just all of a sudden I just got like a lot of ideas, and it's not like about embroidery or work, it's just about my life in general. It's like, what are things that I want to do more of? Like, I want to garden. Like, I want to do more gardening. In 2020, I don't remember which one it was. Hey, Evan. I need to get my bags out. So it's one of those years. I don't know which one it was. Papa plowed me up a good section for a garden. The trouble I had that year was because it was a new, you know, spot. It grew a ton of weeds, and I mean a ton. We probably should have like put down some weed control and some top soil, but we didn't. I got to find my, oh, they're out here. Hold on, I had to get to my labels. Anyway, so, and then for the next year we did a lot of like in a bucket, like we did a lot of buckets, and I had the planting bag, like the bags that you plant in, and you know, we grew a good amount of stuff. We grew like some cucumbers, and I think I probably have video of it. Like, our back deck was like crazy covered with plants, but my husband, he's been sending me some videos on some like different ways to make raised beds. So if I like envision like a bunch of like raised beds, let's say chicken coop, and now Journey has her trampoline, but I'm hoping like we can find a better place for the trampoline, even though that is a good place, because when they jump, like if I'm doing, I don't do dishes, what am I saying, but if I'm cooking dinner, I can look outside the window and see her. We have a dishwasher, so but anyway, but I'm thinking like chicken coop, right? And then if we go this way, we could probably get a couple of raised beds. We already have one, and so I want to have more raised beds, and then we'll probably also do some more container growing as well. My husband's like, it'd be nice if we could have a greenhouse like Peppa Pig. So yeah, it's just, you know, a lot of ideas turning in our brains, and so he got me thinking about gardening. He's got me thinking about doing more canning, which I've always loved that kind of stuff. And like last night we were going to bed and I'm laying there, and he always brings a water bottle to bed, like, oh, you know, it's next to, I must have already shipped that one. Anyway, next to the bed, and I was like laying there and I was falling asleep, and his water bottle like made a clink sound and I jumped, and he was like what happened? And I was like, oh my gosh. He's like, what is it? I was like, well, I had just like in my, you know, in my thinking brain, I just pulled a bunch of jars out of the canner and set them on the countertop. And I was like, and then the lid started to pop, and that's right when his, you know, water bottle went pop. Anyway, okay, there we go. There's that one. Yeah. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and wrap this up and head to bed because I am exhausted and I don't have a invoice for this one, so I'll have to go upstairs, print it off so I can put it in the bag. Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below because I love to read your guys' comments. I recently, Willie D, so if you don't know, I shared her channel the other day. I love her videos, so go over to her channel. I'm gonna leave a link down below. I'm gonna see if I can leave a card. I'm gonna try to. You click on it, but not until this video is done and not until you give it a thumbs up. Today after we got home, like there was like a bunch of comments on my videos from her, and I'm like, oh, because I love watching her videos too. But gosh, one more. This is the one I got to go and an office shipping label for. I'm not shipping, a packing label. But oh well. I have to leave it. I was gonna say I hate when the labels go on crooked, but I'm gonna leave it. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.
So this is, but you're a beast at running.
Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye guys.